All right, just press record and get this party started, right? Hey, everybody, welcome to day 527 of Reseller Reflections, a day in the life of a full-time reseller supporting her family. It is Monday, November 17th, 2025. And before we do that, I just want to say I'm going to ask you your opinion on 2 pounds of something I got in. All right. Before we go any further, we did meet our sales goal yesterday, so that was good. Molly was back from vacation, so there was a lot of shipping, a lot of ringing up of sales, and that was good. But now we're back to a very slow day today. So I'm just hoping something's going to kick in, something amazing is going to happen, and I'm sure it will. All right. All reset to zero. Things are going really well with that. And I've even been resetting my house to zero before my head hits the pillow. So that feels really good. I was happy for that reminder I gave you guys and myself the other day on all the reasons, top 3 reasons to reset to zero every day. Okay. So I got a 2-pound bag of, my mom had them. She'd picked them up in a estate sale from a woman who worked with like the Scranton Plastics Company, back there, like 1950s, 1960s buttons, this big 2-pound bag of them. And I should have took a picture before I started. So anyway, here's some of the buttons. There's buttons, right? And I was just going to lot them up, sell the 2 pounds of buttons for $20. And then I was in our co-working room and I asked everybody's opinion, and some people looked stuff up, and then they were kind enough. See, little help from your friends. It never hurts to ask, because as everything sellers, we're always learning something new. So what I decided to do was sort the buttons. You can tell me what you would have done, because I don't know that this is the right choice. The next month or two will tell me if this was the right choice. Because they were mid-century, because they were all acrylic, I decided to sort them by color, and then I'm going color by color. I've already done the green ones, and matching up little lots and things like that. And then anything that's kind of like an odd or ends, I'm putting in a bag, and I will sell that. This is what I have so far. There's going to be a lot more in this random assortment of buttons. I will put them all in there, and then I will sell that by weight, whatever the remaining odds and ends are. So that's what I'm doing. We'll see how it works. I figured, if that works, it'll probably like 10x the profit at least I was going to make on just selling the 2 pounds. Now, is it also going to 10x the work? Yeah. But it was pretty quick. It was pretty quick going, and I do enjoy just sitting and sorting stuff. I find it very, very relaxing, sorting them by color, by style. It was like a little therapy there I got in the middle of the day. So that's kind of what it's like to be, a day in the life of an everything seller. I love these buttons. I had fun sorting them. I hope I made the right choice. We will see. I will keep you posted on the whole button saga going forward. Like I said, it'll probably take about 2 months. I think I've had luck selling buttons before, sets of vintage buttons. So I have high hopes. I think they'll do well on Etsy. I have sold quite a few on eBay as well, but Etsy is the place where people go for those like vintage sewing notions. So we'll see. I don't know. Hey, maybe this will be like the crazy thing that gets the sales off the ground, or maybe it won't. If you remember, and this is way before I started Reseller Reflections, I had a different kind of button, like political buttons, like the pin back buttons, vintage. A lot of them were from the 80s, 90s. Some of them were political. Some of them were like 80s themed, like groovy, all that stuff. Just I don't know. There had to be like 2,000 buttons, and sorted them and sold them, and I'm still selling them. I still have probably half of them left. That was totally 100% not worth my time. I mean, it took days and days to even get a handle on this. It was a mess. That was absolutely not worth my time to sell them, each for a little bit. They have sold well over time. I've definitely made good money on them over the course of gosh, it has to be like 5 years now, but I would never do that again. Never, ever, ever. That is not a thing I would do again. But, these are a different kind of buttons. So I'm thinking maybe, I don't know. We'll see. All right. So I want to know what you would do, how you would handle this. So to give you an idea, there were 2 pounds. I would have sold the 2 pounds for around $20. Um, Everything is pure profit. It's not split on consignment or anything like that. But what I'm doing is each lot I'm selling will sell for between $14 and $19. And there's probably, let's see, I did 7. Yeah. And there's probably about 30 lots of buttons. So I'm thinking that's gonna be worth the time. Invest it. It's a pretty quick listing. Do it snap, snap, snap right here at my desk. And because they're batched, I don't know if you guys are fans of batching your work, but when you're batching like items and photography is super easy in online reselling. It makes things very, very simple and quick. All right. Well, that's what I have today. So we're all buttoned up here. At least we're working on buttoning up and getting all these buttons done. I will see you tomorrow on day 528 of Reseller Reflections. And I actually already have a topic planned. Spoiler alert. It is going to be on tactics and procrastination and something new I tried, and it's working. All right, everybody. I will see you on day 528 of Reseller Reflections. Night, night.